everything working, I guess?
Good evening.
Ah, good evening. Oh. Also, I've actually just recently discovered something about this profile picture I found on well, I don't know actually where I found it, but as the profile picture on Discord. It's something about long live. I don't know what about it, but apparently it's something to do with that. Apparently. I just don't know who they are. I just thought it looked good because, well, Cromwell, and although there isn't any premium ammunition, it's not a true Cromwell. It's not Cromwell Berlin.
Well, you gotta shoot gold if you wanna get anywhere.
Very, very true. Very, very, very true. Now I'm going to turn down the in-game music because it can get loud at times. It's good enough, but it does get a little repetitive over time. Yes, that'd be fine. Voice select Japanese, text select English. Yeah, I've listened to the English on this. It's not great. It's not bad, but it's not great. Like a standard average, it's above everything else.
How does it compare to Neptune?
What, the game in general, or
Voice acting.
nah, it's not on the same level. It's on the same level. It's rubbish compared to Neptunia. To be honest, most dubs are rubbish compared to Neptunia. So that's all I can say. It's nowhere near as bad as like the Golden Panda one, but it's not. I'm calling it an average 5 out of 10, which is a lot better than all the rest of them. But I can't play what was it, 43 hours with the English. I can't do that. If it was like Neptunia, then I could, but nah, I couldn't. Alright.
Yeah, Neptunia I've played completely in English.
Oh yeah, that was the was it the third one, Rebirth? Because
Pretty much.
and then there's 1, 2 and 3 Rebirth, and then you have 7, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So if you've just skipped 4, 5, 6, wonder where they went.
Actually, it's not 7. It's not 7.
What is it then? Is it supposed to be a?
Yeah, you know how it's victory V.
Yeah. So it's a V, but then it's got 2 lines.
It's V2. It's V2.
Oh, I thought it was Roman numerals. Whoopsie.
That's what we all thought, but no, apparently not.
No. Also, I managed to unlock. Was it one of these because of the sword things they have? There's like different modes of what they actually have. Like some of them are guns and some of them are archers, but they can change between them. Like for example here, sword, it turns into a rocket launcher. That is amazing. Because
It's better than Gundams.
I don't know. Sherman does have a Gundam, so that's. Although he's now evil. I still can't believe that. Even TV, poor Sherman. From what I managed to gather, he was in love with oh, I've forgotten her name, but she was in love with the one, the one in the skirt and the I forgot her name. But yeah, he was in love with her, and then she died, but then was brought back, and he was never the same way. So yeah. This timeline is all screwed around, honestly. Very screwed around.
Well, yeah, I mean, going to hell and back is gonna change you.
I know, but this game story is really weird because technically you have to play it twice because you get to like the end and it's being killed. So what you've got to do is play it all the way through again to get to exactly the same point, but there's been slight changes in the timeline. But they don't explain why. But I know why. It's the space-time continuum. I'm using the same things it was in Red Alert 3. with messing around the space-time continuum with Einstein's opinion or whatever. Go on, plot, do that. Also, was it the final mission for the Allies in Red Alert 3? That was brilliant. I'm not going to spoil anything, but you know the premiere? I think, yeah, premiere. One of the best moments ever. It's just escaping to space, but it's the way he says it. It's amazing, absolutely amazing.
I think you meant Yuri's Revenge, right?
No, Red Alert 3, not Red Alert 2. Although I still need to play Red Alert 2. That was supposed to be the best one of the series, and well, one of the best RTS of all time, so... Although the graphics look very dated now. Very, very, very dated.
That game is like, what? Old? 16?
I think it's actually turned 17 this year. Something like that.
I guess it depends on which one you count. I mean, it's Red Alert 2, I think that was in 1999, right?
Was
or...
it? Well, from what I know, Red Alert, that was World War 2, but, well, they invade Europe. And then Red Alert 2 is like the 60s. And then you have, yeah, Yuri in there for some reason. And then you got the third one is, well, changed the timeline, removes Einstein, and for some reason the Japanese start having mechs, so... Who knew?
Japan. Don't worry, it's Japan. It makes sense.
It makes perfect sense, because for some reason Einstein prevented the entire, like, mechs starting to appear. Just, apparently quite a few people hate Red Alert 3 just because of that reason. Just because, why are the Japanese here? Just why? Although it's kind of annoying whether that, and the Commando one, I keep forgetting their name, but when they appear, and then suddenly, oh, I've just destroyed your entire base with this one person. Okay then.
Makes sense.
Makes sense, because, well, they must have protagonist powers, honestly, because the amount of Apocalypse tanks I've lost to this one Commando is unbelievable.
That's why you run away.
Yeah, literally just blare up the Iron Maiden and run away. Run the other direction. Run to the hills. Also, I have no idea how you can do this, but you probably, if you're watching the stream right now, you see this massive Earth Golem thing. They're literally point blank range, and they've missed them. Okay then, because why not?
RNG.
It's better RNG on World of Tanks compared to sometimes in this game. Jesus Christ. And also if you turn really quickly, the frames drop dramatically. It doesn't... Yeah, better not do that. Rocket launcher. Okay, missing a rocket launcher on point blank range. Cool. Oh. Just... Please kill it. Please. Please. Go on, do it. No, please kill it. Come on. Oh, finally. Oh yeah, Pippin. I forgot Pippin. That's a... I don't know what it is, honestly. It's a weird character. It's an... It looks like a luminous green cat, but it can walk on two legs. That's all I can say about it. It's a weird one. Very weird. Alright. News update, news update, news update. Aww. was just about to get hyped because, well, I thought there was going to be an update for that Japanese game, but no, it was just, hey, we're just doing this advertisement thing. Why is it getting my hopes up so good? Great.
You're using an Xbox controller or a PlayStation controller?
Xbox 360 controller, because a PlayStation 1 couldn't connect for some reason, so I've had to stick with the Xbox One. Although I kind of do prefer it, weirdly. I usually play PlayStation when it comes to consoles, but I don't know, I just prefer the console layout for some reason.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even have a controller.
I said, well, since I play a decent chunk of trucking and racing games, I kind of had to have a controller, so it was either that I get one of the steering wheel and the pedals, which, to be honest, I can't bother to get and are incredibly expensive, so yeah, I'd rather not. And the amount of health I lost to that one battle, Jesus Christ. Well, getting to the bosses could definitely be fun, this one. Oh yeah, didn't you play one of Tank's like a little bit time ago, or like a day or so?
Yep.
Yeah, how was that? I was playing it for the first time for God knows how long.
I actually play better than I normally would have.
Oh wow. Because I had a quick go as well about, I think it was yesterday. And yeah, RNG screwed me over many times. And then I played KV2 and scored, like, I think there was a platoon of Cromwell Bees, 3 of them. And I've managed to kill 2 of them with one shot. That was glorious, literally killing 2 of them right next to each other. And just, yeah, that felt so good. Especially because there were, I think 2 of them were like borderline unicorns and 1 of them was a little bit lower, I think. But yeah, that just felt amazing. Glorious. Apart from that, it was horrible apart from that, honestly. Everything else was... did you ever go down like the E100 line, like going through the Tiger 2, the E75? You ever go down that line?
Well, yeah, because I already got the Tiger. I sold the Tiger. I can buy the Tiger 2, but I haven't got around to buying that thing.
Ah, the Top Gun, the 105mm gun, it says it has pretty much 0.3 accuracy. No, it doesn't. The amount of shots I've missed, bounced, or just completely going in the wrong direction is ludicrous. I've hit more shots with, you know, the recently added, like, because the mouse and the Panzerkampfwagen 7 got moved to their different spots, so then you have like the VK 100 and the mouse or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, that VK thing, Top Gun, that's a 128mm gun. I've hit more shots with that than the Tiger 2's Top Gun. No joke. And it's 120. It's the highest caliber gun apart from the OHO at tier 8. And I've hit more shots with that than the Tiger 2.
Balance, comrade.
Balance. And also was it the tier 9, the Mauschen? I keep calling it the Mouse-chan because it just sounds better, to be honest.
You might as well.
It's because it always wants to grow up to be like Mouse Senpai. It wants to grow up like Mouse Senpai. But apparently, it's actually not hugely great. Although, although I'm not sure how people will be complaining because pretty much impenetrable armour. Although, what was it? I think everyone was complaining about that about the mouse, and then they nerfed it again. Because we can't
nerf the armor. They just brought the HP back down to 3000.
I think the track, because if you notice, if usually you shoot the tracks, it usually goes through to the rest of it, so you can do damage while do tracking at the same time. But when they buffed it, you couldn't actually do both of them. You track it, but you can't actually go through to the rest of the armor. They changed that so that you can now. So I think that's the only major difference in terms of armor, and also the reload, of course, that was increased. So yet again, we're back to the same old story of Soviet medium tanks running amok everywhere and winning everything.
Lord Gold.
Although I still find that ironic. Why do I keep finding it ironic? Because it's a Russian game and they keep asking for more money. Well, it could be worse. It could be the Chinese server.
We don't speak about the Chinese server.
Yeah, because we shall release Waffenträger as tier 10 premium. But was it because it's got the same? Was it usually 490 average damage or something with the 128? But they used a different gun. They used the one that talking about, the Panzer 7. So in other words, instead of doing 490, it does 560 damage per shot. You just can't make this stuff up.
Well, they're gonna make that money somehow.
God, and they'll make their money judging by how much they're charging for it. Usually, I think they go for like 100 compared to like $100 or something. Now this one's like 1,000. Because it's a Waffenträger. Why would we want a Waffenträger actually be 100 in your damage? Where you can annihilate any tank in one clip. Although you could argue the new Foch is exactly the same thing, just without a turret.
Yeah, but the turret makes a big difference.
It does. But when you have half the reload, it does. I can't. Who created the Foch B? It was a bad idea. It's a 6-shell autoloader, 120mm, and to reload the clip takes 36 seconds. And it's the same with 2 seconds between each shell. I don't know, I think it's 6 shells in each. So in other words, it'll take 10 seconds to fire all the shells off, reload for 36 seconds, so that's 46. So in other words, you can do all your shots and reload in the time for a Waffenträger just to reload.
Balance.
Although weirdly it's French balance. What is with...
to be honest, right now, my 2 tier 10 tanks, one is the AMX-50B, which I am not touching for a very long time, and the other being the IS-7, which is meh, so tier 10 is exactly the fun place.
Well, to be honest, I can understand about the AMX-50B because, well, Type 5 heavies, with the high explosive in which does more damage and same penetration. Who is actually balancing these tanks? It's just nothing makes any sense anymore. The thing is, I really want to like the game, but it's doing everything in its power for me to hate it. Like, just do something right, please. I don't care if you put how good the graphics are if the gameplay's awful.
It basically, instead of a brown turd, it will be a golden turd.
You couldn't put it a better way, honestly. It's a broken mess. If they manage to fix it, bravo, but I doubt they will do that. And that is why I'll barely play it again. I've reached tier 8 and that's enough. it takes 2 years to get a gun, and then you realise you can't afford the gun because you've lost all that money trying to get there in the first place. Alright. Anyway, that's enough being triggered by wargaming, because you just Wait, do you know if there's any chance of there being another like Neptunia series? Because it's a shame that it had to end it felt like it ended abruptly. It was really good, just felt like it ended a bit meh. We've just ended it here. It feels like a good time. We'll continue again from here.
Honestly, no idea.
It's a shame, although from what I managed to get, there was a couple of OVAs, but apart from that, nothing really. Just we just made this to advertise the games.
Well, that's pretty much all light novel adaptations.
That is true. Perfect example, Konosuba. I think originally there wasn't supposed to be a season 3, but now they've confirmed there is going to be a season 3, so that's good. I actually quite enjoyed that as well. Just it's good up to a point. It's good comedy, but I wouldn't really watch it again. It's good, just yeah. So close. I'm not sure if you can see this, but there's you got like the bar thing on each character, which is like stress level. If it reaches like this point at which it turns like a green to blue, it means you can fairy rise them with the seppuku simulator thing, and you can use their special ability. Well, Ethel is literally on the brink of it. Why? If it was literally, I don't know, a millimetre across, I could use the special move of Supernova, but no, you have to leave it like this. Yeah, that's the kind of RNG I get. Constantly just on the brink, and then now I'm not going to give it to you.
That's because it would make too much sense.
It would make too much sense. So yeah, that's definitely going to make that LC playthrough definitely interesting. But if I choose Yuri, that would definitely make things interesting. You know, it doesn't matter how many times I'm going to watch the dramatic moments in that thing, which from now on is going to be every 2 seconds. I'll be surprised by every single one of them, all the time. Because just Monica.
You think you can get away, but you can't.
You can't get away. I don't know who made that, but I'm not sure to applaud them or do something else, but is it definitely interesting? Whoever created it. Definitely, yeah, interesting in inverted commas, interesting. And we made it free to play. Well, generally when things are free to play, that's never a good sign.
Well, this game was pretty good.
Yeah, and I've just noticed that they've just attacked Ethel again, and it is literally on the bar of being, hey, you can use your special ability, but no, it still isn't. Yeah, by the time I'd be able to use it, I wouldn't able, like to do the fairy rise thing. I won't have enough health to actually use the special ability, because you know how these things work. It costs some SP and it also costs some health to use the massively overpowering moves. Oh well. And stabby stabby. Alright. By looking at the models a bit more, to be honest, they could have done a lot more to actually make these special forms a bit more unique and different. Because it's a bit like in a Neptunia, it's if they completely change what they look like. They could at least change what they look like instead of just putting an overall with it, because
well, let's be honest, they are just like, they're like heroes but with extra bits added on, instead of an entire goddess transforming into a totally new person with a new personality.
That is a good point, but I know it feels like they could have done a tiny bit more to the designs, but hey, it's a clone. There's nothing really else to say. Although that OP thing, which is at the beginning of the game, that is brilliant. It's like it should be a proper. I can fairy rise. I can fairy rise. Come on. But I can't use it because I haven't got enough health, so we shall wait. Items? No. Mega heal. Where is she? There she is. We just have to wait for her turn to go around again, and thus the move shall be displayed yet again, because it's just, it literally breaks frames per second. If you think Monaco breaks the fourth wall, this is on another level of just breaking stuff, of just annihilating everything. Oh, here we go. Nearly there.
Speaking of Monica, I am currently uploading the last episode.
The last episode? Ooh, that's definitely going to be interesting. Well, yeah, definitely, and I still need to play it tomorrow. Well, that's gonna be fun.
But it's not uploaded tomorrow. It's gonna be uploaded on Monday, because I don't want to spoil the ending for you.
Oh yeah, but yeah, I've still got to play it tomorrow, so yeah. I doubt I'm gonna get far in it, but what the hell? It's worth a shot, worth a one shot. Because I doubt I'll play it after it again, but you never know. I might actually enjoy it, which. Maybe not. Right. I shall now unleash the supernova. Ready your frames per second, hold on to your CPUs, we're going in. Prepare to break everything possible. It didn't even kill it. Wow.
Best ultimate ever.
Wait, did you see it? Did you see it on stream? Or wait, because there's a 10-second delay in it. It's something.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, that is what I call a special move. Well, avalanche attack, because why the hell not? Right. And now I've wasted a bunch of health because for some reason these snake lizard things are way too strong. Right. Heal, that should do. This is still the first area, and there's 2 areas. Right. Oh, teleport. There we go. Right, apparently there's something around. Something, Right. Was it? There's like a special thing you can unlock, which allows you to discover items which are hidden in the terrain. They're generally rubbish though. Like an iron ore and a firestone. I got no use for them. And you say, oh, you said you can sell them. I have 278,000 gold. I don't really think I'll need it. Never 1,000, but hey, every little helps.
Yeah, I didn't think I needed any credits in Neptunia until I looked at one of the endgame items that cost me like 10 billion credits.
Wow. And to be honest, it's like this character which you're supposed to like pay to unveil where all these so-called fury swords are called. Yeah, you have to pay this little girl like thousands just for this little bit of information. But it was like, wait a minute, you just came from the future. Why are you paying her for where the Furies are when you already know where the Furies are? I'm asking too many questions, aren't I? Because it just... Right, continue onwards. Oh, great. Fireworks. Why is there fireworks on Remembrance Day? It's been a week since Guy Fawkes Day, so why would you put fireworks on today?
Because we want to give them, you know, World War II flashbacks.
Jesus, yeah. To be honest, probably not too far off. Still more realistic and genuine Call of Duty. Also, what was it? I watched the ending to the new Wolfenstein as well. Yeah, I can see why it's got mixed reviews. It doesn't feel like it's finished, but it has. So it's supposed to give this entire like revolution of we're going to free America from the Nazis. And then no, it doesn't feel like that at all. It's just a video of them saying, hey, rise up. And then that's the game ends. So it feels like it's incomplete in more the ways than one. Surprising because of the amount of hype there was for it. Well, to be honest, it's not the first game to sink low compared to the expectations of the community. Which means it could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. A lot worse. Right. Get it? No, please, I want to continue on the plot. Finally. Right. No, still can't do anything. Alright. Do you know if there's like anything interesting happening over the next couple of weeks or something in November or first half of December? Because I really need something interesting to happen. It's just boring and disappointments all the way through. Apart from the fact that that game could actually come out this year. Could, possibly, maybe. With a hint of trademark soon. What is that? A Guardian Riser? What? Okay. Okay, you can probably see this, but this looks like something just out of Gundam. What the hell?
But it's more scissory.
Yeah, it's scissory, just the legs look like they could. I'm surprised it's holding it up, to be honest. It's got two sets of rocket launchers, of which one's like plasma and the other one's standard. It's got a head for some reason. Oh, I've just realised it's standing on like three little points on each foot. How is it not sinking in the sand? And of course you have to miss this massive thing which is right in front of you. Wow. Okay. Just... Right, that's not even a third of its health. Oh god. Why? I don't want to use the magic because then I'll run low on all those potions. But to be honest,
I'll use your like money to buy some more.
To be honest, yeah. We don't care. We're going for stuff now. We're going for the big stuff. Power 400, hit count 23. That sounds good enough for me. Oh, of course, we're summoning, yes, summoning, ice crystals in the middle of the desert. Ah, lovely, lovely, lovely. Right. Soul Reaper. This is supposed to be one of the good guys. And yet all these moves sound like he should be evil. Is it Soul Hunter, Shadow Hunter, Soul Crusher, Soul and Reaper, Swipe, Steal, Seize? Are you sure this isn't supposed to be the bad guy? To be honest, I have no idea what just happened. Most of it happened off screen. Tyranny. Now you see, he was a bad guy, so that makes sense. Ooh. Ooh. Now you see, that was a good move. That was actually some good detail on that one. Oh, let's actually kill this bloody thing. Right. Nothing can be improved. No. And make a cure, yes. Yes. That's good. Ah yes, Rushian, that was Sherman's fairy partner, which looks like something out of Gundam, definitely. Both of which, Sherman, I do not call Sherman anymore, I shall call him Tommy Cooker, because I want to get some more enjoyment out of this game. If I'm
wow, that sounds kind of forced.
To be honest, yeah, it does sound a bit forced. To be honest, if you could create your own character, like, instead of being Fang, I would have, like, you just call him Panzer, that would be fine. Alternatively, because I've been watching way too much Red Dwarf recently, I could call him Talkie Toaster.
Nice.
Now you see. Although I could use that for the Literature Club game. Now I think I'll just call the character Panzer anyway, because I'm trying to try and go through it like it's me saying, hey, this is what I would do. I'll go for the Yonde. I'll go for the Yonde for some reason. Every bloody time. Oh. Well, that's almost the end of the level. Okay then. And I guess that, yeah. Right. Right, everyone heal up. I have no idea what's going to happen. So... let us see what is in store this time. Let's go. It's because they are protecting some kind of hidden treasure. Why do I know? It's because I am from the future. I'm sure you wouldn't forget the place where the most important thing in the universe is, but I'm sure I'll go ahead.
We need it for the plot device.
It is the plot device. It is the device in which you get and then defeat the vile god or whatever, and the massive company. Was it the largest company in the land is evil? How did I not see this coming? If you're searching for an evil organisation, it's A, the largest company in the land, B, they've got this hands of rare material, or C, it's a royal family. It's one of the three every time, or it's just some random character we just put in which we name after a hack you can do for DS games. Dolphra. That's what the government corporation was called, Dolphra Corporation. In which they're supposed to help the poor and stuff. Because we've got to make ourselves look really good, although we're totally evil. Oh yeah, and that's where the girl died. Oh yeah. No, I don't think it's hidden. I think it's just buried a little bit under the sand. I think we should dig. Yes, thank you. This is probably the 20th time this has been mentioned, of like, oh, the past has been changed. It has been changed about 20,000 times. Thank you for pointing it out every single time.
Just in case you forgot.
Yeah, just in case you forgot over the last 20-ish hours of gameplay. Right. That's what they called the thing when they go back in time. The singularity. Although that has a completely different meaning, but where the all the robots get conscience, but okay, yeah. Shut up, Pimpin. Shut up. Ah! I didn't know this. If you press up on the joystick, it goes to the previous, like, things of like what everyone said. I didn't know that until I just leant on it. Okay then. Okay, now I understand why you have to have Lola's help, because you've lost the thing in which was supposed to help you, and we're supposed to help you in trying to solve this problem, but guaranteed there's going to be some boss battle here anyway. There's got to be. Oh, who's this? Oh, it's her. She works for Dorfra and Sherman. Well, when we release the Vile God. Yeah, spoil me my, spoiler-ridden tongue. Plays the harp. Is she by any chance Welsh?
I see what reference you're pulling there.
Me and my references. I at least make one per hour. It's just how the world turns around. Whoa, look at Zaggy. If the main character was like Zaggy, that would be amazing. But no, we're stuck with Fang. No, we're stuck with Fang. Commence embarrassment in 3, 2, 1. Called it. Of course, being all innocent and precious in being almost completely white with a black dress and a black rose. That's some complex symbolism right there. Alright. Right, turns out it wasn't a humongous boss battle. The most surprising thing in this game yet is that the fact that there wasn't a boss battle at the end of that. And yet previously, Tyria died there. I wonder where it could be hidden. Right, it can either be towards the tower, well, 2 towers, or it could be towards the desert and the snow. Alright. Firstly, let's stock up again. Stock. Yes, I have bought every single survival course. I am now more qualified than Bear Grylls in survival. This is how many survival guides I've bought. There we go. That's all done. That's all done. Oh yeah, and the subquest in which it asks for 2 stones and doesn't say where they are, so I cannot find them at all. So thus I cannot get the subquest rank. It doesn't even say where it is. I can't find it on the wiki either, because there is barely a wikia, because this game is so small. No one plays it. It's not like in the Neptunia where you can find out who is what console. You have to figure out yourself. Right.
Well, that adds to the fun of it.
Yeah, but once you've looked through every single dungeon and you can't find it, you start getting a little bit annoyed of where it is. It's like previously there was a, I forgot what the field was called, but you're supposed to go to a certain dungeon in which there's this wolf thing supposed to appear. I tried. I waited for half an hour till that thing appeared. It never appeared once, and then time within the singularity happened, and now we're back to the beginning. Joy. You don't have any leads on it. You're still gonna charge us. Yes, but for 5,000 of your precious gold. No, I don't think it's give you a little bit of time and you'll try investigating it. It's give me a little bit of money and I shall invest it more thoroughly. Oh god, we're going back to there. I think we have plenty of money, thank you, but okay. God damn it, Fang. You're saying it's a real hassle, and yet you agreed to this with the rest of your gang that you are defeating the vile god. You are trying to defeat a god, and you're saying defeating this monster in a cave is too much hassle. Okay.
It makes so much sense.
It makes so much sense. Anyway, continue. No. Go on, how much do we have to pay this time? I don't know why you sound so excited to go into an ice cave. Sure. Something on your face that says I want Furies. We need every single one of them to actually complete this game, so we kind of... Haha! 12,080 gold. Okay. Oh, we have to go back to the desert. Alright. What about Dino? Fang has two modes. Either that sounds too much of a hassle, or I'm hungry. It's like a switch on the back of him. You can just turn, or like a light switch, just turn on and off. Just hungry, bored, hungry, bored. Right. Yes, but he wants to eat again because he's Fang. Also, why would you name yourself Fang? Or at least the money going into actually feeding him doesn't actually count the gold exchange for how much you actually earn for the battles and stuff, because at this rate it would earn a loss. And Ethel, what do you say? If Ethel's fine with it, I'm fine with it. That's just how it goes. Because Ethel's actually the only character I can actually stand. Although, for the first half of the game, she just said kill a bunch of times. So, she just talked by saying kill. That's literally how she spoke. So, okay. Also, how Ethel talks now, it's like Ethel likes snacks. That just reminds me of Grimlock from the original Transformers. Me, Grimlock, like, Like snacks?
前は戦うことしか知らなくて、殺すこと以外に楽しいこともなかった。
Yeah, I thought I only knew how to
そ
kill.
れで
Me, Grimlock, find important thing. Me, Grimlock, do not know how to find important thing. I, me, Grimlock, go with you, but me, Grimlock, go with you alone. I've been watching. I need to watch Transformers again. Not the films. My God, the films were awful. God damn it, Michael Bay. He had one job.
久しぶりに私が代弁しますね。
Needs more explosions.
Have you ever watched Pearl Harbor, the film Pearl Harbor? Because that, I do not know what to think of it. It's a love triangle, which is supposed to be about Pearl Harbor, but isn't, because most of 99% of the film is about a love triangle. They go to the Battle of Britain, in which they use the wrong, you know, like the squadron name, squadron like symbols and like 303 and stuff. They used the wrong one. I forgot what number it was, but they used the, you know, was it there was the Polish squadron in the Battle of Britain.
Don't ask me. I don't know anything about history.
Okay. But there was a Polish squadron, there was a Czechoslovakian squadron, but they used the symbol, they used the name of the Polish one for these, and they're all American. That doesn't work like that. And also they used Spitfires, which didn't come out until like late 1941, and this is mid 1940. And the only reason why you watch the film is for right at the end, and that's when the Japanese attack Pearl Harbor. I don't know why. It's like the best part of the film, but you shouldn't be enjoying it because it's the Japanese attacking Pearl Harbor. Why are you enjoying it?
Impossible.
Although there was a part in Red Alert 3 where you are the Japanese in Pearl Harbor and you're going to defend against the Allies. That was quite funny. As if the Allied fleet is attacking us at Pearl Harbor. Impossible. That is literally what he says. It's impossible. You must defend our holy territory in Pearl Harbor. But yeah, you need to get onto once you complete the Allied and the Soviet ones, you need to get onto the Japanese one, because my God, it gets hard towards the end. But there's one mission, I think it's the second or third mission best mission, or it's one of the best missions in the entire game. If I say Shogun Executioner, would you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, you get control of that. Best mission in the entire game. You literally have control of that, and you go through Sevastopol, I think, or Odessa. No, I think it's Odessa. Yeah, you literally march through Odessa with this map with the Shogun Executioner. Glorious. And the Tesla weapons actually charge it up. They don't do any damage to it. So very, very powerful. And the special move which denies everything. But that's all I'm going to say about it, because Player 1 has all the controls of the Shogun Executioner.
Player 2 has nothing.
They have like the rest of the normal units, and then Player 1 just has the massive robot of death and destruction. It's like, oh, okay. Well, how long is this something going to go on for?
When your story has too much plot.
It's not the right type of plot anyway, so... Although, well, no, it depends on the Well, honestly. Sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it does. Example A. Yamato, Bismarck. That's how you do it right. And here you got Harley, which is which is how you do it awfully. Right. You see, this is why I like Ethel, just to the point. Say what you need, move on. Oh, speaking of the devil, literally, that was literally the end of the subquest. Okay then. Alright, what to do, what to do, what to do. Oh, this... Oh, it's a new cave. With ice hawks and ice men. Really inventive name, guys. Really inventive names. Anyway, let's do the subquest first. And quickly get through this. Because I don't want to fight any unnecessary monsters. Right. Explosion. We shall use Megumin's best move. Yay. I don't know what that special move was, but okay then. That spear move wasn't magic. It wasn't a magic move, it was a normal move. Those you're telling me we've somehow managed to get a massive bit of floating rock from the ground and it not using any magic. I'm asking too many questions again. Soul Crusher. First one missed anyway. Graviton Laser. That sounds amazing. I am using that right now.
300 SP though.
It didn't do anything. It didn't do anything. Oh, he only has 800 SP total. Oh, great. Oh well. And set Q activate. Oh, good, good, good. Oh, that's so close because his Fang's special move is Burning Strike. But if they change the last one to Love, perfect. But no. This isn't Congo. This isn't the Congo Des. This is some layabout who is now going to save the world. Not a British battleship which became Japanese. Technically it was a battle cruiser. Oh, I'm talking too much again. Perfect. There we go. yeah, the plan is to just literally get through this as quick as possible, so then I can actually get to the boss at the end and hopefully continue on with the plot. Right. Right, let's continue onwards. Please, can I run away? I can't run away. I can't run away. Right. Yes. Escape successful. No! No! I wonder if in like Pokemon there's like the repel. I wonder if that was like that, but in this game, because that would be so useful. There needs to be a max repel. Right. Good. Oh wait. Oh wait. And that is 44 hours and 32 minutes. Good, good. No! Run away. Run away. Good. I can now do the actual boss. These are exactly the same as previously. Stop doing that. We shall now punch the ground so fast that he will die. Or at least decent chunk of health unlocked. Jesus. Alistor. Yeah. 400. Why would you use that one? It's double the SP. And it does exactly the same damage, and it does exactly the same thing. Weird. Good. Ground thrust. We can get both the ring and the thrust. Oh, they're both weak. Tyranny shall do.
Although I do have to say one thing that's good about this game is the fact that you can heal using your SP, like, aside of combat.
Yeah, it's incredibly useful. Also, you can attach certain fairies to them, and some of them at random get the ability to actually heal SP during a battle. So you don't have to use any of the special potions to keep topping up the SP. So, in other words, let's say I think I've got one on Galdo. So in other words, every time you choose him, he heals a little bit of SP. So it's incredibly overpowering when the fairies level 10, which I think is the maximum they can go. Yeah, that is one good mechanic in this game. One good mechanic. Something good about this game.
Impossible.
Impossible. Right, so next time it's Fan's turn, we can set Q him and then hopefully kill one of them. Oh.
Just finished designing the thumbnail.
Ooh. Is it? Anyways, would you say that Monica would actually be majority of the picture now, rather than just a little bit in the corner, or is it still the same thing?
You'll see.
I'll see. Keeping the cards close to your chest. I see. I see. I'm hyped for the last episode, not as much as the Sora series, but I'm still quite hyped for it. Alright, tornado. Oh, that was a mistake. Ethel can use her special ability. Now, stab yourself, Fang. Stab yourself. Good boy. There we go. Also, I'm not sure if you can hear it, but in the background there's the music changes when they go into their fury form, I think it's called. It's actually really good, the music. Anyway, we should go to the Burning Strike. Do something. Ooh, Miss Plot can use her fairization as well.
Sequence complete.
55 hit count, 435 power, unlimited range, hits everyone. I'm using this right now.
Seems balanced.
Jesus, the frame rate is breaking. What is I can't. What is going on now? I can't. What? Jesus Christ. What was that? I couldn't keep up with that. Jesus Christ.
And they're still not dead.
They're still not dead. I know it will finish them off though. A good supernova. Cannon device. Alright. I can't reach. The supernova cannot reach this person. And that's the first time in history I ever heard that. A supernova could not reach this monster, which is about 5 meters away from me.
Seems legit.
Freezing meteor shall do. They did it anyway. 137 hits max combo, max damage 56,500. That is nowhere near my maximum. Hang on a second. This gun light looks very familiar. I don't know where from, but the design looks very familiar. Anyway, another interesting mechanic. Some characters can use the move backtrap. They can escape from dungeons immediately. Yeah.
In Neptunia, that's an item.
It's an item? Oh. Here you've got to trade some SP point. You've got to trade some SP points instead of using items, so... Anyway, let's get some shards back. Oh no. We shall do the godly revival, which is trying to resurrect the goddess. I think there is supposed to be 2 ways of playing this game, 2 main ways. You can either go for the vile god, or you can go for the goddess. Well, of course, because I'm boring as I am, I just go for the goddess, because I have no idea what happens the other way. Alright. HP drive. That sounds incredibly useful. Another thing which is very, very similar to Neptunia, these bit things, they were in the episode 5, I think, where they're all trapped by the massive pyramid thing with the anti-crystals.
Oh yeah, these bit things in Neptunia are skill seal, item seal, kind of things.
Yep, and it's weird, they've definitely got some imagination in here, because, well, the Signalizer, it looks exactly the same as the other things before, and yeah, they just use the same designs, but just different colours. Great creativity, great job. Oh, 11,000. Right, mail store, thank you. And that will hit anyone depending on where they are. Good. Right. Is it 2 at the same time? God, those fireworks sound like they're just around the corner. Firework night was last week. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Can't do anything about it.
Oh, here's something funny.
What? What was funny?
Just looking at my video manager, the episode 7 of my Doki Doki Literature Club Let's Play is apparently not suitable for most advertisers. And that was the one with the massive versus sign on the thumbnail. But if you recall, episode 8, which is today's episode, has something a lot more dark and creepy and scary as a thumbnail. But apparently that's fine, that's suitable for advertisers.
Well, to be honest, I'm surprised that nothing popped up about the Sora series, to be honest.
Oh, there's loads on those, don't worry, there's loads.
And the fact that your most popular one is the Twincest one. That's the most popular video.
Pretty much. I don't know why.
Yeah, I wonder why. But, what was it? I think last time I checked that was 3.7 thousand views.
It's nearly 10,000 now.
What? My My total view count for my entire channel is probably about 5,000, give or take. That is what I call. Well, I don't know what I actually call that actually, but
I don't know what to call that either, other than the fact that the rest of the internet apparently is also as creepy and, you know, slightly messed up.
oh well. If everyone's creepy, then no one's creepy.
True that.
Oh, there go the frame rate. Yep. Hmm. Right. Ooh. I don't remember this one. This is a special move from Apollonius. I don't remember this one. There's only one way to find out what this one does. Darkness. Impressive. Could have been a lot better. Could have been a lot better, but to be honest, the best special fairy-wise moves is Supernova and the Bulletstorm. They are the best two because, well, Supernova, it literally turns the screen into blue, white and purple and nothing else, and Bulletstorm because it can hit everything, do a humongous amount of damage from any point of the map. Sounds like artillery to me, because it is. Was it like the was it the tier 10 bat chat, the autoloader one?
They nerfed that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, now it doesn't do any damage to the mouse.
It has 3 shots in the clip now. It originally was 4.
3 shots? That was the only good thing about it. What's going for it then?
Nothing.
So all that time going up the French artillery line just for nothing. Good job I didn't go down that one.
I'm at tier 8 on that one.
Well, they are supposed to be very quick and nimble, so.
Well, they used to be quite fun because the tier 6 was very good at shotgunning people.
I thought that was Bert the Avenger's job.
Yeah, but Bert the Avenger doesn't have a 155mm howitzer.
Wow. Now that is what I call a shotgun and a half.
And the funny thing is, the tier 6 French artillery is actually shorter. Yeah, it's shorter than the Bert.
Wow. Now that.
So if you face hug the Bert using the tier 6 French artillery, the Bert can't hit you, but you can hit the Bert.
Well, you can hit them if you want to actually. Well, you can't really hit them because, well, you would die otherwise. Because.
Unless the HE pen.
Yeah. I've so many times artillery priest thinks, aha, I'm going to kill you at point blank range, and then poof, dead. Although I'm not sure it happens as much anymore because their alpha damage is dramatically reduced. And that is incredibly useful. HP drive gradually restores HP during battle. I am going to use that fairy from now on. Right, increase range, increase attack. Can't do anything, Increase range. Right. Fairies. That voice. You know the meme of like, as if you are already dead. And it's like, none of you just all the high pitched sound and they just die a horrific way. It sounds like that guy to me. Oh, 300.
I was actually planning to put that meme on the within the DDLC Let's Play, but then I decided against it.
Oh. Well, I have plenty of memes, so I even downloaded a JoJo soundboard on my phone, so I have plenty to go around. Oh yeah, a new ONA of Girls and Pandas apparently just aired. Double checked it. You don't need to watch it. It's just a brief overview of what happened in the Anzio battle. What is it? I don't really get. The ONA is original online animation, so it's like OVA, but it's just only released online.
Yep.
I didn't know that until recently. Oops. Alright. Oh, there's some fairies I can get presents from. Which one? Soda ribbon. I don't care what you gotta say, fairy. You're just there to so you don't get into handsy people. Alright. What is there to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a quick break. We're back in a second. Gotta get a drink stuff because my throat's getting quite dry. Yeah, I'll be back in a second. Good girl, Tom. Good girl. Alright. Back. Hopefully. It wasn't going to be too long. But now I have a refreshing drink. And I can finally continue onwards. Also double checked about the fireworks. They are not too far away, but they've managed to die down, so hopefully they won't hopefully it won't continue to happen. Hopefully.
No more bucklets.
Very normal, very. Oh yeah, I can't do anything to them because not enough WP. I could start on the mission, on the event, see how hard it is. How hard can it be?
Famous last words.
Me and my final words. It's always me who says the famous final words. And also this background looks exactly the same as another ice cave, literally a quarter of the way across the map. Okay. Hang on a second. Something wrong here. Fang is interested and has a high spirit for defeating a monster? Something's gonna go wrong fast. Yep, it has exactly the same design as the other ice cave. And exactly the same music. Oh well. Let's see how hard these monsters are. Come on. It's not that I'm not doing any damage to them. It's that I'm not even hitting them. Jesus. Wow. Now, you see, those words, I wish I didn't say them now, because that's a lot of damage. Please kill it, please. You can't even hit it. Why? One down, 2 to go. Right. Come on, CPQ activate. Good. Go for that one. Okay. Jesus Christ. Good. Okay, literally just reduced the health. So much damage has been done to these characters, I can actually almost activate all of their special attacks. Okay then. Also, wouldn't a dragon as your fairy partner, wouldn't that be one of the best things ever? Literally having a dragon. No one would mess with you.
I mean, if one can have Kobayashi's dragons, I'm sure no one would complain.
To be honest, no one would complain. Although someone would have to have camera. And I can hear the police sirens already. Right.
I actually prefer Toru.
I don't... Yeah, Toru... Yeah, Kanya's just cute. Toru, yeah, and then you have I've forgotten her name. the one who is literally massive plus and really bugging me.
Lukua?
Was that her name?
Lukua, I think.
The one which always wears a pink hat and like a black shirt thing, and well, those bombs keep on bouncing.
Oh yeah, I think her name is Lukua.
Yeah. She just... Well, they're going to bring in some other type of comedy, I guess. And then of course you have the other demon dragon thing.
Oh, Fafnir-kun, best girl Fafnir.
To be honest, I've actually watched it, and one of the best times I laughed was generally when he was like cheating on it, because I don't know, I just found it quite funny. And the I think it was the dodgeball championship thing, where they end up going against these guys who end up trying to own this playground. That was funny. Like 5 minutes, because it only lasted 5 minutes. But yeah, that was quite entertaining.
They gotta stop before they tore up the entire world.
Yeah, that's kind of... yeah, it's definitely really good, but I don't know, I doubt I would watch it again, honestly. It's really good, just I doubt I would watch it again. I've watched the OVAs as well, they're pretty good as well. What is it, Face? What is it, Tyler? Fireworks gone. No. Most annoying thing about fireworks, genuinely animals don't like them.
Oh, what pet do you have?
2 dogs. One of them's alright with fireworks, the one here completely terrified. And to think, well, for the past week there's been nothing but fireworks. It's been a week of sleepless nights.
No.
And generally, when she's scared as well, it makes like a squeaking sound via her nose. So, you know when she's scared. Although, it's easy to calm down. Not Tyler. And generally likes to go in like enclosed areas, like, for example, underneath the desk. So that's probably why my voice may be a tiny bit quieter, because I have to be further away from the desk so that she can get in and out. Can't be Tara. Anyway, without any fireworks going off, let us bravely run away from this dungeon. Oh, sorry. I want to retract my statement of saying how hard can that be, because my god, that was hard. Literally just completely evaporated by 3 birds. Wow. What are quests? Must have been enthusiasm. Oh, sorry, continue.
I see you like to save twice.
This game's a port. I do not trust ports. And also, I always save twice, just in case the first one doesn't save properly.
Well, that's a good habit.
Yeah. Because, well, you've seen before how well me and technology gets on, so guaranteed the only time I only saved once, the save would have got corrupted and I can't play it. So, oh well. I'm on for more for good luck. Well, there isn't really anything else to do in the game. There isn't. I can't really, because grinding takes hours. I spent pretty much a decent chunk of the afternoon grinding just so I can actually do that little pit. And there wasn't even a boss at the end of it, and this is normal.
Well, I'm glad I didn't spend something like £5 buying this game.
Yeah, honestly, you do a lot better if you just save up for the newer Neptunia. And I'm going to end the stream.